School, where we have tonight's Student Athlete College Night 2025 ceremony. We have 21 excited and eager students here looking forward to making a commitment to play athletics at an institution next year. We have a wide range of sports and students who are excited and dedicated in their craft to playing next year. We have a couple of students that are going to do swimming at Roger Williams University. We're going to hear a lot of Roger Williams University in the next hour or so. We have some football athletes that will be going across New England. We have a baseball player going to Merrimack. And, of course, we have some softball players, as Woodland High School has been very dominant in softball over the last 5 years. I'm going to talk about a lot of state champions tonight. Woodland has been very dominant in acquiring state championships in the last couple of years. We now have 9 state champions as a high school, which has increased dramatically ever since new athletic director Christopher Daly has taken over. He is the guy right there in the suit and tie walking on the stage, mingling with the students, getting a taste of what we have. We do have one student that is not able to make it here tonight. That is Cassie Lynch. Cassie Lynch will be playing softball next year at Mass Maritime Academy, but due to a conflict, she will not be here to make it tonight. We do have a little bit about Cassie, so I figured tonight this would be a good time right now to discuss and go over some of the stuff and details for Cassie. I have her notes here, so let's see what we got. She is going to be going to Mass Maritime Academy next year. We do have a couple of other softball players as well. We do have Julia Rowley and Ella Van Alsten. Ella has been setting the world on fire of late. She has recently recorded her 500th career strikeout. And I think I saw Connecticut Coach of the Year Lauren Luddy in attendance. So hopefully she's giving her support for all of the athletes. We do have Alex Weisenbacher, one of our swimmers, here in attendance. We can see all the Roger Williams swimmers there. There must be something going on at Roger Williams for them to attract so many swimmers. I bring up Alex because his favorite television show is Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso is an interesting show, one of my favorites too, and that's why I appreciate him kind of adding that in. He is the 500 freestyle school record holder and 400 freestyle relay record holder. So he has made quite his mark on Woodland. We do also have Leah Valentino. She's up there. She's going to be going to the University of Hartford in track and field. She competes in the 400-meter dash. Her mom said Leah started running in middle school on the cross-country team and hasn't given up. She's proud of Leah's determination, drive, and commitment. She may have gotten frustrated, but she never gave up. In addition to the 400, Leah has been an integral part of the 4x400 and 4x800 relays. Those 800s are grueling races, so more power to Leah for committing to that. Skyler Simpson is here. She's going to go to New England College. She's going to participate in cross-country and track there and is going to major in criminal justice. She wants to become a security analyst. It's exciting. I envy these kids with their exciting future all ahead of them. We do have Josie Nesta here,
We're
another
going to get
swimmer.
started in about 1 minute. If everyone please find their seats.
She'll be going to Bentley University, one of our top 10 students in the class of 2025. So a scholar and an athlete for sure. We also have Fay Carnivala. She'll be going to Lafayette. She's a track and field star. She is also part of our Woodland Top 10, and she has a
Good
couple
evening,
of school
everybody.
records.
Welcome to Woodland tonight.
Let's
for
move
this
on
really
to Chris
special
Daly,
event.
who
This
looks
is our
like he's
third
about to get
annual
started with the
College
introduction.
Athlete Night, and we're really excited to celebrate the members of the class of 2025 who will be competing in athletics at either the Division I, Division II, or Division III level. Please give them a round of applause. You're going to hear a lot of thank yous tonight from all of our students sitting right here, but I wanted to get us started with some of those. I want to give some special thank yous to, first off, to Hawk Headlines in the back of the room. They're live streaming tonight and putting on a full production for us to be able to watch afterwards, specifically Mr. Amato, Mr. Decker, Emma DeGeorge, and Claire Sweetland. So thank you to them. And also, special thank you to Athletic Secretary Jen Cloney for all of her help in preparing the materials for tonight. She's instrumental to the operations of Woodland Athletics, so thank you, Mrs. Cloney. So this morning, as I was kind of preparing for tonight and I was looking at the number of students that we're going to be recognized, it kind of got me thinking, like, how, we have 22 kids, 21 are here tonight, one was unable to make it, but 22 students from the class that are all going to have the opportunity to compete in athletics at the next level. And I was curious how that kind of stacked up to the national average. So I went to ChatGPT, and here's a copy of my conversation from today. Good morning, ChatGPT. What percentage of high school graduates go on to participate in athletics at either the Division I, Division II, or Division III level? ChatGPT responded with, according to the NCAA and other national data sources, approximately 7% of high school athletes go on to participate in varsity athletics at the collegiate level in NCAA Division I, II, or III. Here's a rough breakdown. About 1 to 2% in Division I, about 1 or 2% in Division II, and about 3 or 4% in Division III. However, the context, these percentages refer to high school athletes, not just all high school graduates. The NCAA reports over 8 million high school students participate in athletics, and around 500,000 student athletes compete in NCAA sports annually. Less than 3% of high school graduates compete in collegiate athletics. So then I responded, thank you, ChatGPT. Did you know that at Woodland Regional High School there are 159 current seniors, 70 of which participate in at least one sport, and of those 70, 22 are competing in the next level at the Division I, Division II, or Division III level? ChatGPT responded, thank you for those details. Let's break this down at Woodland Regional High School. There are 159 seniors, 70 student athletes, and 22 competing in athletics. So 13.8% of our seniors are competing in athletics at the collegiate level, within 31.4 of our senior student athletes. So compared to the national average of 3 and 7, I think that you've done exceptionally well. Congratulations. And I didn't need AI to tell me how special this group was. They helped me with the math a little bit. But we've had so much success over the last 4 years, either as individuals and as team, and the reason why they're sitting in front of you right now. So they've had tremendous careers here. I know we're not done yet for our spring athletes with the postseason coming up. But the reason that we've had so much success here is really because of the dedication, and they've poured their hearts into Woodland Athletics over the last 4 years. And we sincerely thank you for all of your efforts and contributions to our program. We started this program a few years ago this night, and we really look forward to it. And one thing that we always do is we have a keynote speaker. We've been fortunate to be able to keep our keynote speaker in-house with our staff members who have competed at the collegiate level. I'm sure at some point we're going to run out of staff members who played sports in college, and I'm going to be turning to alumni. So, in 5-6 years, hit me up and you can come back here and share some of your experiences from your college years, with our current elementary and middle schoolers who are going to be sitting in these seats in the years to come. So at this time, I'd like to introduce our keynote speaker, who is a teacher here at Woodland, 3-time state champion softball coach, and former college student athlete, Coach Lauren Luddy.
Well, it appears that I was correct. I did see Lauren Luddy. She will be coming to the podium to speak to the 21 athletes here. And Lauren will be talking about her experiences as a state coach of the year.
Oh boy. Thank you, Mr. Daly. Thank you, everybody. Welcome. And to your relief, I will be giving this speech in English. Congratulations to all of you. As you prepare to take your talents to the next level in college sports, remember that every moment you have on the field and off the field is an opportunity to grow, to learn, to push your limits, and to build your future. Right now, you have achieved your high school goals, and you have a solid plan for your future. Take every opportunity to fulfill that plan. Tonight, I'm going to share a little bit about my plan and how it worked out after high school. Growing up in Waterbury, right across from Municipal Stadium, I always pointed out when we played there, I live right there. Girls' teams and travel sports hadn't really taken off yet. So I played on my brother's teams, and when I couldn't, my dad just started his own team. Mr. Decker, back there, was actually on a couple of those teams. When I had to go to high school, the Waterbury high schools, even including Holy Cross, didn't even have girls' soccer yet. So I was fortunate to get a scholarship to Taft School. Then, opportunities on travel teams in other towns became available, and I worked sports camps to pay the $75 travel team fees. Yes, $75 the entire year. $100 if it was AAU. I graduated Taft as a 3-sport, 12 varsity letter athlete with 4 New England championships in soccer, 6 league titles between my 3 sports, and all league and Western New England honors in basketball and softball. I also had a perfect plan for my future. I attended Division I Colgate University as a basketball recruit and a sports medicine major. Let that sink in for a sec. Basketball preseason started a week before classes. It was exhausting, and I loved it. We hit the weight room at 5:30 a.m. and practiced in the afternoons. It even had some beautiful snow, a few 5:30 a.m.s in September in upstate New York. Come Halloween, we had midnight madness. I got into the game and hit 2 3-pointers. I was off, plan in motion. Next 2 games, 2 3-pointers, 3 3-pointers. Then, the other teams started putting 5'8", 5'10" players to guard me, like Dr. Mulligan guarding me. 0 3-pointers, 0 points, 0 playing time. I kept working hard, but then came the conversation with the coaches. We're not sure of your future with the team. I was crushed. I then rushed off to my sports medicine prerequisite classes, chemistry class, in which, after receiving only 1 grade below an A my entire Taft career in drawing and painting, I was fighting to keep a C. Then off to calculus. Same story. Plan in shreds. That was a fun phone call to my dad that night. The next day, I met with the basketball coach, and I asked her to arrange for me to meet the softball coach. My favorite coaching role model, Sue Enquist of UCLA, the winningest coach in college history, always preached, success is about creating opportunities, not waiting for them. Don't wait for doors to open, knock them down. So I walked up, knocked on the softball coach's door, handed her my resume, and offered to try out that afternoon. I made the team and hustled and worked like never before. Game time, I chased every foul ball. I warmed up the outfielders, and literally every single time a slower runner got on base, I would grab my helmet and stand outside the dugout. Finally, I got in, and I ran, and I stole, and I scored. Then I got to bunt, then I got to hit, then I got to play in the field. 3 years later, I was a softball academic All-American outfielder and captain senior year. As for my grades, a quick major change to elementary education. Started taking some Latin, Spanish, English, helpful to write this speech. And as you can tell from my 29 years as a high school Spanish teacher, the elementary education major didn't work out so hot either. When you go to college, You need to take advantage of every opportunity you get. The competition is going to get tougher. The challenges are going to get greater. But the rewards are also so much greater. Be ready, be present, and seize every opportunity to shine. Never let your dedication, your attitude, and your passion falter. Sometimes your carefully made plan will blow up. Sometimes it will be perfect. But when you seize the opportunity that arise from the moments of challenge, a new great plan can take shape. Your real opportunity can be hidden inside a challenge or a setback. When things aren't what you expect, recognize those moments as chances to rise, adapt, and get stronger. You are stepping into an exciting part of your life filled with opportunities, challenges, and incredible chances to prove yourself. Take advantage of every single one. I hope that everything you worked out comes together just like you planned. But if not, find the opportunities hidden in the challenges and dive in. I would not trade my softball playing career, my softball coaching career, nor my high school teaching career for anything. Do great things.
Thank you so much, Coach Luddy, for sharing your story and your experiences. You know, life's certainly going to throw some curveballs at you as you go through the next 4 years, and I know that our coaches here have done a great job, not just teaching you the skills of the sport, but also teaching you how to fight through adversity, and you'll be ready for it. So without further ado, we're going to get to the speeches from our students, starting with Nolan Berner, Roger Williams University, swim.
Well, Nolan is a 4-time NVL champion and state champion, and his best advice was from Coach Heller that said, grit your teeth and endure the pain. Sounds like a swimmer.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nolan Berner, and I'll be attending Roger Williams University to study engineering and continue swimming competitively. Roger Williams is located in Bristol, Rhode Island, and features a beautiful campus overlooking Mount Hope Bay. The university offers a dynamic educational experience by combining academic excellence with real-world opportunities, and it's committed to preparing students for successful careers in an ever-changing world. The swim team competes in the New Jersey Athletic Conference, and I'm incredibly excited to continue my academic and athletic journey at the collegiate level. But before I dive into that next chapter, I want to take a moment to reflect on what Woodland Swimming has meant to me. Being a part of the Woodland Swim team has been so much more than practices and meets. It's been about growth, connection, and perseverance. We pushed each other every day, worked hard together, and created countless unforgettable memories. Winning NVLs 4 times and becoming Woodland's first ever swimming state champions were incredible moments, ones I'll never forget. But what stands out even more are the people, the teammates who became family, the coaches who believed in us, and the everyday moments that brought us closer as a team. Swimming has taught me more than just technique and endurance. It's shown me the value of commitment, the strength of teamwork, and the importance of resilience. Success isn't just about medals or records. It's about showing up, lifting each other up, and learning lessons that last well beyond the pool. Thank you to everyone who has been a part of this journey, and I'm proud of everything we've accomplished together. I'll carry these memories with me as I take on the next chapter at Roger Williams. Thank you.
Excellent words from Nolan. Nolan.
Thank you, Nolan. Next up, we have Will Brooks, Western New England football.
Will is a football athlete that says he'd like to open his own business and make big money. So would I, Will. So would I.
Hello, everyone. I'm Will Brooks, and I'm committed to Western New England University to study business and play football. At Western New England, the mascot is Golden Bears, and they play in the C&E Conference. I chose this school because it just felt like home. I could picture myself playing football there and making friends that I'll have for the rest of my life. Obviously, the dining hall played a huge role in my decision too. The ice cream machine really got me excited, and there's a crumble cookies half a mile down the road. So yeah, I'll definitely be hitting that up. I'm just kidding. That wasn't the real reason. What I'm most excited about is meeting new friends, going to war with them on Saturdays, and spending countless hours in the weight room. My experience at Woodland has been tremendous. The teachers, security guards, and coaches have all played a big part in making it great. They've supported me, pushed me to be better, and really helped me grow as a person. Whether it was in the classroom, on the field, or just walking through the halls, I always felt like people were looking out for me. All of that has helped prepare me for college and what's next. A year ago, I was sitting at the same ceremony watching the class of 2024, and I remember Mr. Daly saying, "This is going to be you next year." At that time, I had no plans of playing college football. Then we had the season we had, and I realized I had unfinished business. My time wasn't over yet. The most memorable moment of my football career was beating Naugatuck and holding up the George Pinot Trophy. That feeling was unreal because of all the hard work me and my teammates put in. Another moment I'll never forget was taking the field with my brother during my freshman year. He really shaped me into the player I am today by holding me accountable and teaching me how to train. My mom has always been there for me no matter what, from driving me everywhere to washing my football gear more times than I can count. She's always had my back and made sure I was ready to go. My dad had been a huge part of my journey too. He sent me motivational texts before every game, and those words always got me in my mind right and reminded me why I do what I do. I wouldn't be where I am today without them. I also want to give a big thank you to Mama Manning. I don't know if she's here or not. She's always been there for me with love, support, and good energy, whether it was cheering from the sidelines or just checking in to see how I'm doing. People like her make a huge difference, and I'll always appreciate everything she's done for me. There are so many memories from high school football I'll always carry with me. I'm definitely going to miss those 6 a.m.s with the guys I grew up with. I want to thank my family for being there for me through every win and loss. I also want to thank my friends, Coach Lato, and the rest of my coaches for everything they've done for me. I'll always remember my time at Woodland, but I'm ready for the next chapter. Go G Bears.
Good job by Will. If he doesn't make it in business, he's got a career in comedy.
Thank you, Will. And next up, participating in track at Lafayette, Fay Carnivala.
As mentioned earlier, Fay has 2 school records in the 1,000 and 600 meters. Fay likes to eat at Chick-fil-A. Nuggets, mac and cheese, waffle fries, and lemonade to drink.
Hi, everyone. My name is Fay. I'll be running Division I track and cross country at Lafayette College. The Leopards are based in Easton, Pennsylvania, and they compete in the Patriot League. Me personally, I'll be majoring in neuroscience on a pre-med track and planning on picking up a minor in Spanish. My academic goals initially made it really difficult to find a school that fit both my academic needs and my athletic interests, and as a result, up until a couple weeks ago, it remained pretty unclear as to whether or not I'd even be able to continue competing after high school. When I first toured Lafayette, I was incredibly impressed with its campus, as well as the school's dedication to its labs and student resources. Later on my team visit, I was invited to spend time at practice with the girls' mid-distance program, which is the event group that I will be specializing in and training with next year. And I immediately connected with the girls and coaches and knew that I would be taken good care of as I continue to chase my academic and athletic goals. I believe that running in high school has really formed me into the person that I am today, and I owe that to all of my coaches and my teammates, current and former, who make showing up to practice every day bearable even when things get hard. You've all had far more of an impact on me than you'll ever know. And of course, a huge thank you to my parents for always being there for me and believing in me, even through 8-hour indoor meets that end way after my bedtime. To keep it short, thank you again, and congrats to everyone here.
Thank you, Fay. Next up, playing softball at Western New England, Paige Sherati.
Paige is batting .400 this year. She loves the movie Interstellar, and she would like to get rid of drop third strikes.
I'm a little nervous. Is this too tall? Okay. Hi, I'm Paige Sherati. I'm going to Western New England University to play softball and study accounting. Western New England is a small school located in Springfield, Massachusetts, and it's a D3 school in the Conference of New England, so I'll be seeing Leah there. I chose Western New England because of the location, community, and the culture of the softball team. Ever since I met the coaches, I've always gotten a good feeling about them. And after I did my overnight, I fell in love with the team and their culture. Woodland has helped me prepare, oh my God. Woodland's helped prepare me for this next step through its rigorous academics and our amazing softball program. I would like to thank all of my coaches who helped me along the way, specifically Gus. I went to him for the first time about 7 years ago with my feet facing this way. Without him, I think my swing would continue to probably be terrible. Not that it's much better right now, but it would be a lot worse. I'd also like to thank all of my travel coaches and all of my school coaches for the opportunities they've given me, all the extra times I spent training or swinging, catching anything, any type of drill. I'd like to thank them for that. And most of all, I'd like to thank my parents, especially my mom, because she told me to, but also for waking up at 4 most weekends in the summer to take me to travel tournaments. She's done so much for me. So has my dad. I'd like to thank my brother more, but he hasn't really done anything. But thanks to my whole family, I wouldn't be here without all the hours you spent driving me places, helping me with anything, not just softball, but schoolwork in general, like just everything. Thank you for everything. And lastly, I'd like to thank the Woodland softball program for giving me the opportunity to be on such a great team and prepare me for the next level. So let's finish our season strong, and go Hawks and go Golden Bears. Yeah.
You always got to thank Mom. Don't make her tell you to thank her. You do it on your own.
Great job, Paige. Next up, participating in baseball at Merrimack College, Tyler Dresenzo.
Tyler is batting a career batting average of .431. He likes Chick-fil-A and says walks are boring.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tyler Dresenzo, and I'll be attending Merrimack College in North Andover, Massachusetts. They participate in the MAC conference, and their school is very nice, and I fell in love with it ever since I stepped on the campus. Ever since I was a little kid, I knew I wanted to play baseball in college, and I was extremely proud to say that I was lucky enough to be able to play it at the highest collegiate level that I could. And a few thank yous that I'd want to give out to is first is Coach Banner, who's over there. Ever since I was a freshman, you know, they've always shown that they believe in me and that they've taught me most of everything that I know to this point. And just all the things I do, they make sure that I do it with confidence. The next person that I'd like to give thanks to is my other coach, Coach Frank, who's the assistant coach. And me and Coach Frank have a very close bond because he was the one that initially, during my freshman year, that approached Coach Banner and went over to him and told him that I had potential. And ever since then, you know, I just knew what I was going to do, and I knew I wanted to play college baseball. The next thank you that I'd like to go to is my dad. My dad's coached me my entire life, and he's the reason that I got into baseball. I don't think I would have gotten into baseball if it wasn't for him. He's always been there for me, and he always wants me to succeed just as much as I want myself to succeed. And my last thank you will go out to my mom. My mom's always my biggest supporter, and she's always the loudest one. You could probably hear her laugh from like miles away. And she just makes me such a better person, and even though she's always hard on me, you know, in the long run, it just makes me a better person. And I just want to thank my teammates and all my friends for just being there for me when I needed to. And thank you. Go Warriors.
There you go. Appreciate the shout out to the mom.
Thank you, Tyler. Next up, swimming at Sacred Heart University next year, Laura Dejinaro.
Laura will be swimming a 200 butterfly and freestyle. She likes the show The OC, and she likes to eat Taco Bell chicken quesadillas.
Hi,
Sounds good.
I'm Laura Dejinaro, and I'll be swimming on the Women's Division I swim team at Sacred Heart University. I plan to major in nursing. Sacred Heart is located in Fairfield, Connecticut, and our mascot is the Pioneers. We compete in the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference. I chose Sacred Heart because of its excellent nursing program and because I really liked the team and the coaching staff. I could truly see myself there. I'm most excited to compete on the swim team and build friendships with my teammates. Being captain of the girls swim and dive team at Woodland helped me grow as a leader and taught me how to motivate and support those around me. My time as a student athlete at Woodland prepared me to handle the challenges of balancing academics, athletics, and leadership, skills that will be essential in college. I want to thank Coach Ray, Coach Dejinaro, and Coach Magus for their guidance and encouragement throughout my journey in high school. I'm also incredibly grateful to my mom and my dad for always being my biggest supporters and pushing me to be my best. And thank you also to my teammates for always being there for me and cheering me on. One of my favorite memories from Woodland is winning NBLs all 4 years of high school and getting to celebrate by jumping in the pool with my team and coaches. What I'll miss most about Woodland Athletics is the bond I've built with my coaches and teammates. Go Pioneers and go Hawks.
Thank you, Laura. Next up, playing volleyball at Dean College, Julia Dommel.
Julia Dommel was a serving specialist. She had over 100 career aces and one of Woodland's most aggressive.
Good evening, and thank you all for being here. It means a lot to me and also to the athletes sitting next to me. It was just 2 years ago that I sat where you are, photographing the future college athletes. It was then and there that I made my decision to give everything I had into recruitment. I couldn't have done this without the programs I have been on, Pure Passion Volleyball, my club team, and the Woodland Hawks volleyball team. One piece of advice from Coach Amato that stuck with me was be a goldfish, which essentially means to let go of past mistakes and move on. I carried this with me into travel volleyball, where my team traveled across Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts to compete. I found my true self there, and it was there that I was able to get recruited to play. Before I go into why I chose Dean, I'd like to give a very special thank you to my mom. Mom, I wouldn't be standing here today if it weren't for your commitment to my volleyball career. Hours of driving, weekends spent out of state, and the financial demands for the sport were intense. We've had our challenges, but we've also made our most valuable memories together. I will never be able to repay you for all that you've done. I love you so much. And a big thank you to my father, Jason, my stepdad, Kel, and my little brother, Jordan, for your endless support over the years. Coach Mark from Dean College noticed me from my intense energy on the court and my passion for volleyball. I chose Dean because of the small, connected campus, as well as their communications program, which will allow me to work in sports media and hopefully intern with a professional sports team, hopefully in Boston. And as soon as I met those girls, I felt at home. They were so lively and humorous, and after my visit, I knew I had made the right choice. I can't wait to see what Dean will have in store for me. I will never forget Woodland, and now I'm going to make sure Woodland never forgets me. Thank you.
Sounds like Coach Amato has been watching Coach Lasso as well, getting that good advice, be a goldfish.
Thank you, Julia. She was on her tippy toes, by the way, back here the whole time. Next up, she'll be on the dance team at Central Connecticut State University, Anna Duffy.
Anna is signing to the same D1 college dance team program that her coach did, Central Connecticut.
Hi, my name is Anna Duffy, and I'm committed to Central Connecticut State University for Division I dance. I plan on majoring in exercise science with a focus in sports medicine. For a little bit about CCSU, it's a public Division I university and is located in New Britain, Connecticut. I chose this school honestly because of the dance team. It was a team that when I walked into every recruitment clinic and event, I felt at home. You can tell that they're truly a family. This is something very important to me when it comes to a sport like dance because it is pretty much an all-year-round commitment starting in July and not ending until April. I'm also very excited to further my academic career as for Central has a very good program for my intention of becoming a physical therapist. Woodland has greatly prepared me for this next chapter. Even more so, the Woodland dance team has been one of my greatest high school accomplishments. My coach, Jen Cataldi, has been with me for every step of the way, and I will forever be grateful for her. In my 4 years on this team, she's been through my side throughout 3 NVL titles, 3 state runner-ups, and my most memorable moment as a Woodland athlete, a state championship. Individually, I've gotten to be her captain my junior and senior year, as well as a 2-time All-NVL, All-American, and All-State recipient. Thank you, Coach Jen, for everything, and this team will always have a very special place in my heart. I would also like to thank my parents for supporting my every move academically and athletically, all the ups and downs, and for coming to every single competition and showcase. I love you guys. Finally, a thank you to all my studio coaches who could not be here tonight, but have shaped me into the dancer and person I am today. Thank you.
Yeah, me too, buddy. Great job, Anna. Next up, playing soccer at Eastern Connecticut State University, Michaela Gaspar.
Michaela's been playing soccer since 3 years old in the Prospect Soccer Mini Kicks program.
Good evening, coaches, teammates, and families. My name is Michaela Gaspar, and I've had the honor to be a part of Woodland Girls Soccer all 4 years of high school, along with soccer in general for 15. Being a part of Woodland Girls Soccer has been nothing short of incredible, filled with countless laughs, memories, and a few victories here and there. I am beyond excited to say the next 4 years of my life, I will be continuing my soccer career at Eastern Connecticut State University, where I will be studying health science and allied health. I chose Eastern for so many reasons, but being able to continue playing soccer was one of the main reasons. Becoming a collegiate athlete has always been a dream of mine for as long as I can remember, and Eastern felt like the perfect fit for me. Eastern is located in Willimantic, Connecticut, is a Division III school, and competes in the LEC, Little East Conference. I intend to study health science to become a physical therapist. Without my coaches, teachers, teammates, friends, and family, I would not be where I am today, along with the player I am today. As I look ahead to this next chapter, I am filled with nothing short of gratitude and excitement. I am so grateful for the opportunity to play collegiate soccer and have been nothing but blessed with the best people to follow my journey. Thank you so much, and go Warriors.
Thank you, Michaela. Next up, playing soccer at Western New England, Megan Hartnett.
Megan Hartnett would like to change no offsides in this soccer. So would I. That would be the only way I could score.
Hi, my name is Megan Hartnett, and I will be attending Western New England University for soccer, and I intend to major in health studies this upcoming fall. My college is located in Springfield and competes in the Conference of New England. I chose WNE because of the beautiful campus, smaller class sizes, and most importantly, the strong sense of family I felt from the team. After spending an overnight with the team, I knew it was the perfect fit. I visited other schools and did a few other overnights, but none of them gave the same feel that WNE did. As this chapter in my life comes to an end, I want to take a moment to reflect and give thanks. Woodland Sports and my club soccer team have played a huge role in shaping me who I am both on and off the field. The last 4 years have been filled with unforgettable moments, lessons, and accomplishments, especially winning MVLs against Holy Cross. Besides the many wins, ties, and losses, I am very thankful for the development of myself from freshman year to now as a player and person. I would now like to give thanks to my coaches for believing in me, pushing me, and helping me grow into the player I am today. To my family, I am forever grateful for the countless hours on the road to practices and games all over the state, and giving your support on the sidelines through rain or shine. I could not have gone through this process without you. Thank you, and roll G Bears.
Coach Kate must be so proud. We're going to have 3 girls soccer players in a row here.
Thank you, Meg. And next up, also playing soccer at University of St. Joseph, Kat Enriquez.
Kat played a strong defense. She led the team to 12 shutouts in the 2024 season.
Hi everyone, I'm Kat. I'll be attending the University of St. Joseph in West Hartford to play Division III soccer and major in nursing. USJ Blue Jays compete in the Great Northeast Athletic Conference, or the GNAC. I first learned about USJ from my high school coach, Kate, who attended the school for nursing and was goalkeeper for their team. After my initial interest was sparked, I began to do some research and made a campus visit. From this, I learned about their reputable nursing program, tight-knit community, supportive learning environment, and last but not least, their women's soccer team. I found that USJ presented me with the perfect opportunity to continue the sport I love while allowing me to work towards my career goal of being a nurse anesthetist. Soccer has been a huge part of my life for the last 13 or so years. I am so grateful that I get to continue playing in the next chapter of my life. I would like to thank all my friends and my family who have supported me through my athletic and academic career and helped me get to this point. Thank you to my parents for always believing in me and encouraging me to strive for greatness, as well as driving me to countless games and sometimes even flying to Texas. I would also like to thank my high school teammates for providing me with the friends that make this sport so special to me. Last but not least, thank you to both my club and high school coaches for making me into the player I am today. My time as a Woodland athlete has been some of the most memorable times of my life. From winning 3 NVL championships to ramen and bao trips after practice and plate competitions for Starbucks, my time on the
for being here tonight.
I will science and business law and following the Bentley Falcons are located and largest role models throughout this process. My dad had signed me up for swimming over 10 years ago with just the goal of having me be a decent high school swimmer. So it's truly an honor to swim at the collegiate level. Thank you.
Heartfelt thank you again to all the great Woodland coaches.
Thank you, Josie. Next up, playing football at Fairleigh Dickinson, David O'Brien.
David says his hidden talent is that he can skip a rock extremely far. We're going to have to put him to the challenge of that.
Good evening, everyone. I'm David O'Brien, and I will be attending to Fairleigh Dickinson University in Madison, New Jersey, where I'm majoring in cardiovascular sonograph and playing football at the D3 level. I chose FDU because it checked off everything I was looking for. I wanted to take this time to thank my parents for all the support and love throughout these few years. They pushed me to keep going every day and gave me the motivation that I needed to succeed. I want to say thank you to Coach Lato. Thank you for pushing me, believing in me, and helping me grow. Not just as an athlete, but as a person. The lessons I've learned on and off the field will stay with me forever. My high school journey has had challenges, wins, and lessons, but it's made me who I am today, and I'm proud of how far I've come, and I'm excited for what's next. Go Hawks.
Thank you, David. Next up, she'll be playing softball at UMass Lowell, Julia Rowley.
Julia Rowley has 21 career homers and set a record with 60 RBIs last year. Wow.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Julia Rowley, and I will be attending the University of Massachusetts Lowell to play Division I softball and study business and accounting. Softball has been a part of my life for almost 13 years now. I fell in love with the sport at such a young age and have continued to play the game I love every day. I am very fortunate that this year does not mark the end of my softball career, not only due to my hard work and dedication, but also due to the people who made it possible. I first want to thank my parents for always trusting me and my ability. They never would get angry with me after bad games or scold me for making errors because they knew I disciplined myself enough and held myself to a high standard. As hard as I am on myself, always having my parents' support and optimism allowed me to regain confidence in the player I am. I also like to thank my hitting coach, Gus Constantino, for always being there to reach out if my swing was feeling off or throw me 30 extra pitches, even if my hitting lesson was supposed to end 20 minutes, only just because I didn't like how I hit the ball. I also would like to thank all my travel coaches and my high school coaches, Coach Luddy and Coach Pete, for molding me into the player I am today. Thank you to Woodland Softball for showing me how good it feels to win and what it takes to keep winning. I'll never forget the feeling as a high school athlete, whether it is a blowout game, a comeback walk-off, or winning 3 consecutive state championships. Thank you to Lightning Softball for pushing me into the recruiting process and making it possible to be seen by college coaches at the best showcases. And lastly, thank you to my brothers for giving me the competitive nature I carry within myself and apply to everything I do. I hope to make all of you proud in my years to come as a Riverhawk. Thank you.
Thank you, Julia. Next up, participating on the track team at New England College, Skyler Simpson.
Skyler says that one thing she would change is no running in the mud in cross country. I agree.
Hi, my name is Skyler Simpson. I'm attending New England College, and my sport is going to be cross country and track. My major is criminal justice and data analysis. New England College is located in New Hampshire, and the team mascot is a pilgrim. New England College is a Division III school that competes in the GNAC conference. I chose to attend New England College because I liked the school environment. I also spoke with the coach who was looking for runners like me that competed in all 3 seasons in high school. I'm really looking forward to continuing my academic and athletic career at New England College. I would like to thank Coach Lowndes for believing in me and all the other coaches who helped me during my 4 years at Woodland. I also want to thank my parents and brothers who also supported me. I would also like to thank my teammates over the past 4 years at Woodland. Thank you.
Great job by Skyler.
Great job, Skyler. Next up, also participating in track, going to University of Hartford, Leah Valentino.
Leah says her hidden skill is that she's a great dancer. Not many people know about it. She's been dancing for fun for a while.
My name is Leah Valentino. I will be attending the University of Hartford, where I will be majoring in psychology and a part of the indoor and outdoor track and field teams. The University of Hartford is a Division III college, a part of the Conference of New England, whose mascot is the Hawk. This was definitely a perk when I decided it was the school for me. I had many reasons to support my decision in attending this school in the fall. Firstly, the University of Hartford has a great psychology program with a lot of resources I will be able to use to my advantage. In addition to this, the track and field coaches were some of the most welcoming people I've met. They made me feel like I had a home at the University of Hartford before I had even committed. I am definitely most excited to compete at the next level, although I will miss our current team as I've grown to form some of my strongest friendships with people on the team. Woodland provides a rigorous academic and athletic environment that has helped our teams thrive with their sports, but also in the classroom. I want to start my thank yous by thanking the entire Woodland community for making this place feel like home for the past 4 years. Especially thank you to my track coaches who all bring different things to the table to help our team be the strongest it can be. Thank you to my friends who make me look forward to going to school every day. Special constant support and motivation you guys have provided me all throughout my life. Thank you.
Excellent speech, and I think I saw the long-lost Ethan Valentino somewhere in the audience.
Thank you, Leah.
And then was All-State as a pitcher in 2024.
Hi, I'm Eleanstein, and I'm committed to play Division I softball. I've been playing softball since I was 6 years old, and over the years, it's shaped me into the person I am today. Softball has become such a big part of who I am. Everywhere I go, people ask about my games and how I'm doing, and they all know how much it means. The long practices, the sacrifices, failure, and more than anything, softball has taught me discipline. Whether it was choosing pitching lessons over sleeping in, hitting lessons instead of hanging out with friends, or 5 years ago, I made the very hard decision to leave my childhood travel team and completely restart with a team I knew nothing about. Even though it was scary, it led me to some of the best coaches, teammates, and friendships I've ever had. None of this would have been possible without my parents and Coach Luddy and Coach Pete's motivation to help throughout the years. Without them, I'm not sure I'd even still be playing at this level, or maybe not even playing the sport at all. Softball has shaped me in so many ways, and it's not just about the game, it's about everything I've learned and the person I've become through it. So thank you, softball.
Ted Lasso fan, Alex holds the 500 freestyle school record.
Hello everyone, my name is Alex Weisenbacher and I will be continuing my academic and athletic career at Roger Williams University. I intend to major in mechanical engineering and swim. Roger Williams is located in Bristol, Rhode Island. The campus is a very, very short walk from Mount Hope Bay, which pretty much covers around the entire campus. Roger Williams is a Division III school that is in the New Jersey Athletic Conference, or the NJAC, and the mascot is a hawk. I chose to attend this school because of its unique location, program, and ability to compete at the NCAA Division III level. I'm most excited about meeting new people and exploring my future in college. My experience in Woodland in academics and athletics has definitely prepared me for this. The welcoming teachers who have always helped me when I asked, and being a part of history in the swimming program, whose environment has always been to strive to be the best we can as a team. All of this combined led to the moments